Previously on, we went to Florida for Hurricane Ian. Shortsleeve and I had started renovations on my brother's guest house. Now that we had a place to stay for the next month and a half, it was time to start picking up side jobs and working with Rhinestone.
All right, here we are going out to check out another job for Hurricane Rescue. The rescue rangers out here are going to go check out some power washing.
Other than the quick trip from the airport to my mom's house, and then the trip from my mom's house to my brother's house, I hadn't really been out and about or around town to see some of the damage that was left in Hurricane Ian's wake. There was boats, and more boats, and more boats, and these boats weren't in the right places. They were mostly all on land, and it was crazy to see. And also, someone was getting an airdrop. Yeah, there was definitely some interesting sights on our way out to Cape Coral to start our first job, power washing Marco's house. And if you're ever in Fort Myers and you need a great haircut, stop in to Ray's Barbershop and see Marco and his dad Mario for a fantastic haircut. Ray's Barbershop is not associated with Sleeve 1080 and did not sponsor this video. But since I've been cutting my own hair for the last 6 years because I couldn't get a barber that would do it correctly and I got a good haircut from them, I thought I would give them a shout out. So stop in to Ray's Barbershop today.
Good morning. Here we are on a power washing job at Marco's house. We're going to get this thing blasted and whatever, shoot some water on her. All right, let's do some work.
We had 2 jobs to complete this weekend, so Rhinestone dropped me off to start the power washing job while he went and began the painting job that we also picked up. Once the power washing was finished, I met back up with Rhinestone so I could help him finish the painting, and we could bang this out in less than a weekend. All right, job number 2. We're done with the power washing. We're moving on to some painting. Let's go. Later that evening, after all the hard work was done, we met up with these crazy kids, and we treated ourselves to a couple beers and a pizza party from Jets. And it's always a spicy time at the Morgan Inn, if you know what I mean. We compared the kids to see how much they'd grown, and then we compared the dads to see how much they'd grown. Since our work was complete, Shortsleeve and I decided to stay the evening at the Morgan Shawn Inn. Plus, the annual Inside the Gated Community Halloween party was going on in the neighborhood the next day, so we figured we'd stick around for that. It's always a good time. That evening, Shortsleeve and I got our first chance to play the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Finally. And Shortsleeve got this sick triple grenade kill.
UAV is being a fuel. RTB at this time. Confirming next hard point. Stand by. UAV ready to deploy. Friendly SAE launch.
And we also received a call from the Wild Badger Lord. He had found, for the first time in 2 years in our neighborhood, up in Indiana, an Xbox Series X. With a little jingle in my pocket, I said, "Waste no time and put that baby in the cart, I'll Venmo you the money. And then pack up my old Xbox One X and send it down here, because we're going to be here for a while." The next day was the first day off that I had since we started this trip without working, so it was time for some R&R. So we splashed around for a while in the pool with Kason the Destroyer, and then we tossed around the pigskin in the front yard with the Deemer guy, while we were waiting for this Halloween party to get started.
It's the Mycosaurus Rex. Mycosaurus Rex.
Soon the festivities were underway and everyone was having a great time, and we even were treated to a little concert by the next door neighbor Brian and his daughter, at which I actually performed myself, but I couldn't record myself while I was playing, so unfortunately that footage is not available. We had a fantastic time, but when Monday morning came around, it was time to go back to work. Over the next few weeks, every morning I would wake up at 5:30, make some coffee, call an Uber by 6:15, and hop in the truck with this guy, and we were off to work. Over the next few weeks, we worked on many projects, but one of my favorite was this laundry room where we installed custom cabinets and a built-in washer and dryer stack. I think it turned out great. One day we even got to leave work a little early to catch a World Cup soccer game where the U.S. was in a do-or-die situation, and we got pizza and stromboli while we watched the game. When we would grow tired of the ham and turkey sandwiches I would pack us every day for lunch, Rhinestone would sneak us out to a Naples hot spot, and we would take a little break from work and enjoy some good food. But as the saying goes, all work and no play makes Sleeve a dull boy, so we made sure to not work too hard and have a little fun now and then. So Rhinestone, play us out, and as always, I'm Sleeve 1080, and we'll see you in the next one.
She calls from the cold. Just when I was low and feeling sort of stable. Now that she intends, and all she keeps inside is it on the label.
Next time on We Went to Florida for Hurricane Ian, the boys meet up with the Foxes and head to Lido Beach to go to the arcade.
Trying to be a good guest. We'll take care of anything we can. Earn our keep around here at the Morgan Sean Inn.